Yes, this is what it's like to own a bar. Tomorrow I leave for Florida, heading out to Fort Myers. So today I have to have all the meetings with staff, management. I'll be talking to Pat a little bit and my son Corey, giving him some tips on what to say, what to do while I'm away. He's going to have the weekly meeting with the girls to make sure they do everything they need to do. Hey, Cole, can I talk to you a second? So listen, tomorrow, going for 12 days.
When Al goes on vacation for 12 days, I'm pretty sure Corey and Pato are gonna be up everybody's rear ends because that's what they love to do.
They're gonna be miserable because they're gonna have to work so much more. I'm gonna be miserable. We're gonna fight.
I think it'll be the bartenders that keep it going when Al's gone. We pretty much, we know what we're doing. We could run this place with no manager.
It goes pretty smoothly, just like Corey and Pato don't really get along that much. So they'll start to argue because they're both gonna have to be here like every day, which is stressful and exhausting. And dealing with us because we're all bitchy.
Hey Pato, I talked to all the girls. Big guy leaving, we want to make sure everything runs smooth, no problems. We've done it before, it's no big deal. Talked to Tabitha about being nicer, being a little less aggressive to some people. Talked to Sasha about being lazy. Of course she is.
I think he doesn't ever see anything that I really do. Like, he doesn't notice all the things that I do.
And actually about stepping down a little bit with the whole pregnancy coming up.
No, I don't. I mean, I can still do my job.
She's gonna take a smaller role, I want to say. You agree with that?
Everybody's got to hold their role. I mean, still step it up. Ashley's got to step down, but when it's time for her to step down.
Yeah.
We still need her to be up to par to what she usually is doing.
Corey's been in this business since he was 14. He can do everything that needs to be done. You know what to do, make sure you handle it. I want you to talk to all the girls, same gig as we do all the time. I know he can handle it, him and Pat can do it, but at the same time, it always makes me nervous.
We do this all the time, I got this.
You say you got it. I think the last time I was away, the cops were here.
One little incident.
Little incident, 6 cruisers in the parking lot. One little incident. There's a lot of kids drinking in here. It's you never know when you're gonna have a fight or an argument inside the building, and they have to react quickly, get everybody out, calm people down, and make the night go seamlessly.
I know you act like I've never done this before. You know I do this all the time. It's no problem.
I absolutely agree with that. I know that. It just makes me feel better to remind you. So when I'm in Florida, I don't have to worry about it. That's it.
Text Sasha, I am fucked up.
Impossible.
Doesn't work.
Ron, what's the sitch?
We gotta be careful about fights. We gotta keep an eye on more dummies being dummies and starting fights. We just gotta watch out for them a little more.
We don't have big guy here, so we definitely got to step up the door presence. Probably put a couple more door guys on.
Yeah, that, and we gotta be able to watch everyone. We gotta do a better job of just looking, seeing where the problem is, killing that problem before it escalates. If we see 2 guys talking in the corner, getting a little serious, that's about something happened. If too many people are looking at it, there's something gonna happen. So obviously we've both been around it very much. We've been around our fights, so we know what to do.
Having a lot of experience being a retired police captain, I have the most experience dealing with unruly drunks. And sometimes it happens and we have to deal with it. She's a pain in the ass. I can't even believe she came here tonight.
Yeah, me too. But I'm just saying that.
Loves you, Al.
Oh my God, I just wanted to slap her one.
Well, I brought her home.
Thank you. All right, see you guys. So sometime tonight, pull the girls, have the meeting, and make sure they understand. That way, when I leave, I'll be comfortable that everybody's on the same page and they know who's in charge. That's the first time my father's ever done that.
Well, when it's a Thursday night and you guys are dealing with some guy fighting, and I just tell them to pump the brakes, and they don't like that. And
All right, that's something that we need to address more to me and Pato.
do you like the bat signal?
The That, no. No. Let's not have any of that.
Good timing. This pisses me off. How many times do we have to have meetings about this? Look what the doorman's doing. He's standing there watching what's going on inside instead of watching who's coming in.
All right, I'll take care of it.
All right. Although Corey and Pat are learning a lot, they're learning to do what I do as far as watching the situation evolve. You know, where it'll start off as, you know, two dopes hanging out and acting up a little bit to next thing you know, there's pushing and shoving and they gotta go. Or the guy that's had, you know, maybe 1 or 2 beers here and all of a sudden he's cocked because he either came in drunk or he's slipping out to the car, smoking a joint. Who knows what's going on out there? So we stay on that. And so I look for that all the time. And those guys are getting much better at doing it. But when I'm not here, I'm nervous. And I'm giving them a call, reminding them of that kind of thing. See the guy in the black hat, red rim?
Yeah.
He's been drinking all night. It's just too much. He's acting up. We got to keep an eye on him. Let the bouncer know. Make sure you keep an eye on him.
Jill, my father going, we got to get a little better. I need you to keep an eye on your pouring. You're pouring a lot.
No, Corey's wrong. Corey's dead wrong.
A lot of people have said it to me. A lot of people have came up to me. We need to talk about that. You have to get a little better about it.
My pours are awesome. I have awesome pours. Like, I count perfectly. I don't know what the problem is there. And everybody loves my drinks. They say I make the best drinks. It's not because I have a pour, it's because I'm awesome at what I do. You give me a baby, I give you sex and love.
Come on, we don't have good-looking children.
Oh, beautiful.
Count to 3 every time.
Count to 3 every time?
I do. I went to bartending school. I know what I'm doing. Been doing this for a year.
3 for what? Talls and shorts?
No, 3 for shorts, 4 for talls.
I know what I'm doing. I'll focus on everybody. Everybody gets a little bit of my attention, but special ones get more. You want to be my daddy?
Big guy's leaving soon. He's leaving tomorrow, leaving for 12 days. Okay, I don't want to slack off. I want it to be like he's still here. I'm gonna take a big role like usual and making sure that everyone's doing their part.
I don't think he was being unfair. I just think he had to like yell or like be stern with everybody. So it wouldn't be like a biased situation.
You need to watch your porn too. You're pouring a little too much. You're pouring a little too much. You need to get better at that.
Oh, I thought you said porn. I'm not watching porn too much. All right.
No, you need to work on your porn. You're pouring way too much booze into the. Yes. Yes.
And beer?
Yes. No. Customers told me. Pato told me you need to work on. Yeah, he did. He did. You gotta take it seriously.
I don't overpour. And what else did he even say? I don't even remember. I overpour and.
You have to show them that you don't slack off. You have to show Jill how to do stuff. You have to show Sasha what to do because she's lazy.
I have to let the other girls do stuff, which, how the hell am I supposed to do that? I'm not the other girl.
You have to step up and let them take the role a little bit.
I don't like that I'm a role model. Well, I mean, I do, but it's not like, sometimes Sasha will be like, oh, they always want me to be like Ashley and stuff, but sometimes I want to be like, well, okay, you're just being fucking lazy. You know, like, and I can't be. I'm so Portuguese, I can't just stand around and not do anything.
I don't believe I'm lazy at all. I just think he doesn't realize and doesn't see what I actually do and how much cleaning I do or how much I try to help other people or anything like that. And I feel like he just never notices it, so that's why he feels the way he feels. All right, listen, this is how you want to make your boobs look bigger. Just lean over, pull your boobs up in your bra, pull your tank top down. Yep. And then zipper your jacket just above the tank top so all you see is cleavage.
You're pregnant. And we're gonna have to cater that a little bit. So.
Me being pregnant doesn't, you know, exclude many things that I can do as a bartender now.
So don't be going grabbing kegs and cases and glasses.
When I'm 7 months or if I even go that far and my belly's hanging out, I can't really be hustling and bustling and running around.
You can get glasses, but don't carry the big rack back there and hurt your little baby.
But for right now, I'm fine.
I mean, I'll like watch her, see if she needs anything. If she's lifting a box, I'll definitely go help her. I have no problem doing that. I don't think she's at that stage yet, but I mean, if I see her lifting like a box of Bud Light, I'd definitely go over and help her. I'm not gonna let her do it alone. I love her baby as much as she does.
They stand. It's not like.
So tell them to. Ask them to. Take control and say, hey, can you bring that back there? I'm doing something else. Okay? You need to work on that.
I am a lot more exhausted than I used to be though. My feet are killing me.
Another thing you need to work on, which is looking down the bar, checking to see who else needs something. If you have to, tell Sasha to go, hey, get that guy, he needs a drink. Or get that girl, she needs a drink or something.
Well, did you tell them to just stop being lazy then?
Yes, I'm having a conversation with all of them tonight about it. Okay, they're all gonna be spoken to from me. They're all gonna be a little mad at me probably, but I'm gonna take care of it, okay?
If they want to like have the shifts that I do have, or they want, you know, to have as much responsibility as I do have, and then they have to work for it.
That's how it is here. Like today, I worked at Grid all day. So I went in there at 11. I worked there till 5. Jumped in my car, came all the way here, and I'm here until 2 in the morning by the time we get out.
I'll take care of putting motivation under them. I'll make sure that they'll want to learn. If not, we're gonna have to find somebody that wants to learn. And that can take more of your role as being one of the best bartenders that we have. Okay? You gonna stop being cocky?
Yeah. Like, so if I am on a pedestal, I earned it.
You have to be careful. You are holding a baby now. You have to watch out with what you do. We care about you. We all want you to, you and your baby to be safe.
Well, I'm not gonna be changing kegs, obviously, but I can still bring the dishes back. Use my arms. Yeah.
Like one dish. I don't want you to bring multiple.
I do appreciate the guys. Pato does it all the time too, helping me with, like, because if I'm even the dishes, which isn't, it's like 20 pounds, I'll pick it up and Pato will come and be like, don't pick that up, blah, 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 flip out on me. But Corey's been doing it too, like earlier with the keg and not wanting me to. And it's funny how pissed off they get when I'm like, no, I can do it, and they really do get mad. And I'm just like, I can do it.
I can do it. It's empty. You can do it.
Stop. It's your baby. You don't want to hurt it.
I know, but I'm not straining my stomach
You
really.
don't want you to strain anything.
No.
Okay? So be careful. Have one of them do it. Have the bar back do it. Make sure the bar back's doing what he's supposed to do. He's not really smart, so.
Yeah.
All right?
All right.
All right, get back to work.
Right.
Last night I saw her doing all the glasses and carrying that around. She's in her first trimester. We got to be careful about that.
As a mother, I'm excited because my kids are older and she's now gonna have a little baby.
Me and Pat are gonna take over. We're gonna do what we normally do. It's a normal routine. You need to step up for Ashley's concern of her having a baby. You know how that is.
Yeah.
A lot of stress, a lot of things going on with her.
I don't think she realizes how difficult it's gonna be being a mother, working in a bar, working at all. Is difficult as a mother, so we'll see how it turns out. She's very stubborn, so she likes to do things, change kegs, carry multiple boxes, or carry any box, and she's just very headstrong and independent, so she does it, and now we're like, you can't do that, Ash, you gotta ask for help. And she's not too happy about asking for help.
Sometimes you're a little too aggressive with customers. You have to watch out for that. Gotten complaints before of you're trying to be playful and nice, but sometimes you come off very aggressive.
Okay.
So, you can feel that or no?
Well, I mean, I don't think I'm being aggressive, so I don't really know how to respond to that, but I guess I'll watch my vulgar because I know I can be a little vulgar sometimes.
Get out of hand a little bit, but.
Here at Cassie's, with a younger clientele, because I've dealt with an older clientele, we have a lot of people who don't know how to handle their alcohol. And at that point, I just kind of have to step in and, ask what's going on and deal with it. I'm from Attleboro. I know a lot of them, and they know that I'm not generally the nicest person or somebody you want to cross. I just get protective over the girls. Like, I know that some of the complaints that I've gotten, it's because I get rude to customers, but I see that some of the customers get rude to the other girls, and that's just the mama hen in me.
Hello? Can I get some service?
Yeah, what do you need?
Can I get a shot of Miguel Cuddies? Me also.
Okay. I did not take very well to the girls that I had to deal with earlier tonight. I thought they gave me an attitude, and that's the stuff that Corey doesn't see. So that's why Corey thinks I'm just automatically mean to girls. Like, she clapped at me like this. I hate that.
When you deal with a lot of girls that come together, you're gonna have issues. On the horseshoe bar.
Thank you. Whose tab are they going on?
Enjoy, ladies.
I hate when people clap at me and people snap at me or when they say yo to me. You just simply say excuse me and I will be right there ready to get you a drink.
Thanks for the great service.
Anytime.
Sasha and I get, we understand each other on a different level just because we have that, common denominator, which is such a big, part of our lives.
When Tabitha first came here, I thought she was here to pretty much take over and kind of run the show herself, and no one kind of really liked that, but I immediately took to Tabitha and we immediately became friends.
Sasha's my other mom. Her and I are the only two moms here.
Tabitha's tough. I love her though. I'm glad she's part of the show. She definitely deserved it. She gets a lot of attention. She's crazy. She's loud.
My concern that I have that a lot of the girls complain to me about because of the fact that they kind of always talk to me about you guys is you micromanaging while Al's away. I know you guys do a really good job in making sure everything goes according to plan, but sometimes it gets a little suffocating.
I don't think Corey micromanages. I'm not scared to have Corey as a manager while Al's away, but I do think it's unreasonable that he told me that I overpoured.
Hey, did Corey give you a review?
Did Corey give me a review? Yeah. Tried to tell me I overpour.
Nah.
Yeah, I was like, I
thing.
count all of my drinks. Like, I definitely don't overpour. There's no way I possibly do. And that I mean to girls, the good-looking girls.
And like the girls, a lot of the times, like you guys are like, oh, that person needs to be served, and we know that that person's all set. Like, I feel like you need to trust in your bartenders a little bit more that they do know what they're doing.
I wouldn't say Corey misses a lot of the details that go on here, but I feel like he does miss some of them. And yeah, it tells me that I spend too much time being mean to girls. Like, I'm not mean to any girls.
Maybe because girls are bitches to us.
As I say, I'm like, they give me an attitude first, and then I'll give them an attitude back. And he's like, oh, kill him with kindness. Easy for you to say. These girls suck up to you.
I'll take a trust as soon as I stop getting complaints that people wait too long to get their drinks. That's what you have to understand. If I get complaints, then that's all I'm gonna see is, hey, a guy needs a beer, then I'm gonna go and tell somebody that they need a beer.
No, and I'm not talking about just like customers needing beers. I'm just talking about in general, the whole package, everything, just everything. I noticed that when I was away, you guys tend to micromanage. I actually believe he heard what I was saying and not just kind of yesing me and just trying to push our conversation aside. After we had our conversation, they were still micromanaging and why is that being poured? And it's like, well, I have a customer that's asking for it. It is what it is. You just kind of, I have holes in my tongue from biting it.
Corey and Pat, they have a weird relationship.
Both Pato and Corey really step up a lot. I think they get stressed out and they get aggravated with each other because they're both trying to fill Al's shoes. But I think that they always step up and they always do fine.
They get along well enough for the sake of the bar.
Pat being the general manager who we hired to run the place while I'm not here. Corey, who's the owner's son, if you will, with maybe not as much experience as Pat, but a lot of life experience in this building. You and Pat have to run the place, and since you're the owner who's only 22, you always have to prove yourself. It sucks, but that's life when you're 22 years old and you own a big bar. He knows the building like the back of his hand. He knows a lot of the customers, probably better than Pat. So occasionally they don't mesh.
Get last call started soon. Shots already done.
All right, sounds good.
Let's keep it tight. Get it done quick.
Yeah, get out of here early.
Yeah. They bump heads. I think it's difficult for Pato to take any kind of direction from Corey because he's so much younger. I know that you can see it. You can see the tension. It's there.
We gotta try not to butt heads so much. We gotta be on the same page. We do get aggravated with each other a lot, and I know it's me and I know it's you. I know I'm the boss's son, but I'm still. You gotta trust me that I do know what I'm doing sometimes, and I know you do know a lot of stuff. I am very happy to have you, and you are very, very good at what you do. What are we gonna do tomorrow? You have to set up tomorrow. We have that tournament tomorrow.
Yeah, we got a big tournament tomorrow.
We have the lead, right?
Yeah.
Pat feels they should go in one direction, Corey feels they should go in another, or the days off conflict. Because, you know, they work a lot of hours, they management in a restaurant. It's not a 40 hours, 9 to 5, I'm going home.
Is there anything that you want me to work on too?
I mean, no, it's just like, you know, sometimes we're both in the heat of the moment. We both think we know something's right. We just got to come to a quick agreement. And, you know, I will take your word for it, but sometimes you just got to be a little open-minded. And we just got to work together. And everything usually, you know, seems to pan out.
Do we have more of these trays?
Yeah, I think we have six sets.
You order them? Yeah. My follow? Good. Good. I'll hang that neon, that fog light.
Yeah, we have the black light.
Hang that up tomorrow.
It'll be sick.
Yeah, we'll get some stuff done. Hopefully, get some new ideas up here.
Yep.
They both have a great sense of managing. They both know what they're doing. They just have different styles. And where Corey is the son of the owner and Pato's the older, experienced one, I mean, they bring a lot of stuff to the table. They just need to learn how to bring it all together.
They need to know that you're me when I'm not here. They need to know if I die tomorrow, Corey can step right in and do the job.
So we talked about what we need to do. A big guy being in our way. I mean, I won't mind it that much. Sometimes,
it's gonna be good.
sometimes he yells at me for no reasons. So we know how he is. But all right, we know what we have to do.
We got this.
Let's get back there.
All right, man.
They might be a little edgy with each other occasionally and always looking to capitalize on a day off that they shouldn't take, you know, a Friday or a Saturday. I don't ever plan anything on Friday and Saturday. If I'm not on vacation somewhere, I am here. When they get to that point, then it'll all be good for everyone. All right, you guys, I'm taking off. Vacation time.
Big guy, have fun.
Don't burn the place down.
Try not Florida.
Good night.
Get the matches.
Shut